Welcome.
Thank you.
Do you just want to give us a bit of an intro on yourself? So your name, who you play for, and and your favourite football team.
Yeah, so my name's Matteo, and I play for Leatherhead, which is in the Surrey area, and my favorite football team is Chelsea, has been since day one.
Perfect. And why did you decide that you wanted to go on a scholarship to the US?
So obviously, as you can tell with my accent, I am American, and I've got a lot of friends that have gone to America for different sports, not even for sports, just for uni in general. And so I've heard a lot about the experience there. My dad also went to America, so I've just heard about the experience. And obviously, I've heard about the experience in the UK, and just I wanted to do sports and academics both almost as much as each other for the next 4 years. So I knew that the States was the best place to do that.
Perfect. So, and obviously you've done a lot of research about American universities with your friends going there, but how have you found, I suppose, being across on this Taster Week?
I think it's been great. Obviously, it's hard to know exactly what it's like in America, being all the way in England. You hear things, but you never exactly know what it's like. But actually, being able to go to unis, you speak to the players like on Monday, and obviously train with them yesterday on Tuesday. I think it's been really helpful. You get to see the level. You also kind of get to see uh, like what their day-to-day life is. Obviously, speaking to coaches as well, you really get a feel for everything that they go through. And so it's helped me a lot.
Perfect. And what I suppose, a couple of things that you've noticed being over here this week that you didn't think happened within the soccer game? Is there anything that's jumped out to you the most that you thought that, yeah?
Yeah, so obviously yesterday when we went to go see the UNC Charlotte men's team play, I've heard a lot about it being really physical, and obviously fitness is huge. But I was actually really impressed by like the first touch, and like there's actually like a lot of technical players there, because I've just heard about the fitness, running. I realized that at the top level, which obviously makes sense, they're actually really good technically as well. And so I think obviously I've heard a lot about the fitness, as I just said, but hearing the coaches talk about it, it's really insane. It sounds crazy.
Perfect. And what's been your, I suppose, your favourite university that you've been to so far?
I was impressed by High Point University. That was insane. I think some of the facilities they have for only, I think it was like 5,000 people there. I think it's crazy. Obviously UNC Charlotte was really nice as well. I mean they're all really nice, but I think it has to be High Point for its size and everything that they had. It was really
Was there
nice.
anything in particular at High Point that really jumped out at you?
Um, there's so much. I think the movie theater, the basketball arena for both UNC Charlotte and High Point was like with the big screen as well, and then obviously the dorms today at High Point were unreal. They were
Perfect.
unreal.
Perfect. And what would you say to any of your British or American friends in the UK that were potentially looking at going to America? Would you recommend it?
Oh, 100%. I think, obviously people have different tastes, people want to do different things, but I think with America, I don't know, there's a couple thousand unis. So I think there's so many options, and obviously it's hard to narrow it down, but I think there's something for everyone in the States. Obviously there's loads of great unis everywhere around the world, but I think in the States you can find a bit of everything. So I think just at least looking at it and not just ruling it out. I think if you want to do sports, it's perfect. If you want to do good academics, it's perfect. If you want a different environment, I think it's perfect, America.
Perfect. And how have you found the Future League process and this trip within itself?
I think it's been great. Obviously, from before Future Elite, I just heard things from friends. I was able to speak to some friends, but it never really gave me as much as I wanted. But being with Future Elite, I mean, you guys gave me so many different options. It's been super easy. Obviously, I came in with some academic expectations as well. And whatever I asked you guys to do, you guys gave me plenty of options, and it was really easy to work with you, and it was just really, you guys were really flexible, and I think obviously I've committed now to Washington Lee, and it's got academics, football, so it's really everything I wanted. So.
Superb. So on that, obviously committed to Washington Elite, top academic university, top five NCAA university for soccer as well. Obviously excited. What was the main pull for you?
I think obviously there's a lot of things that were going through my mind, because I know that there are some people that are still committing right now, so I know that was pretty early when I decided to do it. So I had to be sure, but I think obviously the main two aspects were the academics and the football, or the soccer, and I think what also helped was the fact that I was able to visit it and just the campus. I didn't get to see it when there were students in because the students were on break, but I think just the feel of it and obviously the main attractions were the football level and the academics.
Perfect. And then finally, if you had 3 reasons why you'd recommend this to anyone, so getting on board with Future Elite and also going to America.
I think what's nice about it is that obviously you guys are well knit and closely knit team, and I think you guys are very approachable. It's really easy to speak to you. It's not like you take days to respond, and you guys are very flexible. If people want specific things, you guys will try you will do that and make it happen for those people. And also, you guys are honest. Some people I'm sure come in saying, I want a scholarship at the best D1 schools, and you're not going to waste your time and their time just being like, yeah, we'll go look for it. Which I think, it's hard to hear for some people, but obviously for me coming in, I didn't know exactly what the best D1 was like.